Do you mind explaining yourself, Mr. Williams? Now, hang on, Destro. Don't get all bent out of shape and jump to conclusions. This isn't a replacement for you. Just think of it like it's a multiverse version of you. This is you then, but you are you now. What exactly do you mean? This looks like me. It's just an older version of me. You're replacing me.
Oh, well, look who it is. It's the Hasbros with their G.I. Joe Classifieds. You guys just love the G.I. Joe Classifieds, don't you?
Oh, come on, Retro Michael. Give it a rest.
Retro Michael! That's right. I got a yellow lightsaber, damn it. Ooh, you guys just gonna give Hasbro a bunch of money into the corporate cult that is Hasbro and their stupid corporate rules and...
Okay, that's enough.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Huh?
Holy crap, where the hell did you send him? I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Jersey?
No!
Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this week's episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified series, Retro Carded Destro. Really wasn't planning on getting this, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to get him because I already have Destro, as you can see here. But I wanted to get this because I've got a thing coming from eBay. I've got a 3D, it was a great deal, 3D printed Cobra Commander throne and a Cobra throne, regular Cobra throne with the emblem on it. 3D printed, it was like $15 for both of them. So I got those at a really good deal, and when I get those, I'll do a review on those. But I thought it'd be really cool. I'm gonna try to get my hands on the Regal Cobra Commander in the lighter blue to put on that throne. He's a little pricey, but I got this one, and I thought this would be a good Destro, the retro Destro, to have sitting on the other throne. And it also comes with a gold globe and some gold bars to go with the Destro part of it. So stay tuned for that. But until then, let's go ahead and take a look at this. As you can see here, it's the old style. This card is a little beat up because Walmart did send it. I know there's been some issues with people getting bent cards and stuff. I don't really care. I'm an opener, so it doesn't really affect me that much. But hey, at least it still has a window, and the bubble pack is a little crushed. But you know what? We're gonna open him, so it doesn't really matter. But as you can see, we've got the retro card with the original Destro artwork there on the left-hand side. There you can see Destro. And I'm going to do a compare and contrast with the new one and the old one. And you got the G.I. Joe logo up there. Destro warning. Don't put Destro in your mouth. Cobra enemy. As I said, there's Destro Hasbro logo there. 4+. And then on the back, we've got the old file card with all of Destro's information. And the entire, this is wave 1. I have all of them except Lady J. I don't care to get Lady J because... really, there's not a whole lot of difference. Lady J wasn't one of my favorite characters. I got the regular G.I. Joe Classified line, but I do have the Baroness. I got her loose. I got Gung Ho. I did an unboxing of that the day I got it earlier this summer, and now we've got Destro. And I'm looking forward to another wave of the retro stuff. I've really, really, really got my fingers crossed for a retro Cobra Commander. I know the one came with the Hiss. HasLabs thing, but I'm really hoping that they put one on a card. I'm not paying what people are going to want for that tier figure on that Hiss, so that's a no. But then down here we've got jibbery jabbery legal jargon, blah 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 blah, GIJoe.com, attention, blah 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 blah, more jibbery jabbery legal jargon. Age warning, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. Houses of Klingon and Barcode! And here we go. So I'm not going to need Trusty for this. Just slip the old finger under there and just try to do this, because I will keep the package, but I'm not going to worry about, oh, and the stupid piece of paper stays in. Ha ha ha. We do have a stand there. Let's see. Comes with basically the same accessories as the regular one did. Just a little bit different color variation, and we've got all those out, so bleh! And there's Destro. And we'll just put this back in and tuck this away over here and get him out on the pedestal. All right, so here we've got him on the pedestal, and as you can see, there are some slight differences here and there. I'll get them standing next to each other once we get to the figure itself. Well, as we go along, we'll do a compare and contrast. So first thing accessory comes with is the bigger of the two guns. Crazy fancy gun. Nothing, you know, I don't think it's reminiscent of a real gun. If the one gun guy who left comments on my 3D printed gun video, if you're watching this and that's an actual gun, leave a comment on what it is, because I know some guns, I don't know all guns. I don't know the crazy super fancy guns, but I'm pretty sure this is just a science fiction type fantasy gun. But that is the one it comes with, all in black. The original one was more of a darker black, a little bit of glossy. Did have some paint apps on it. That is the original one there compared to the retro carded ones, a retro carded one, original one there. And then we have the pistol, which the original pistol is actually gold. It's in the figure's holster here. Let me pull that out. And here we've got the newer pistol from the retro carded one there. It's all in black. And then here is the original pistol, which is all in gold. I'm not really sure why they did gold, because the only other gold on Destro himself is the his necklace. And then we have the briefcase, which opens up and has a computer in it, connected to the Mars system, which is the corporation that Destro works for, and he is a weapons dealer, primarily for Cobra. Here is the original one, which is more of a Cobra themed computer. There was a big question whether or not this was like C4 plastic explosive or money, and then by looking at it in the new case, it does look very much like it is money. The older one, it has more of a computer type screen just kind of sitting dormant, but on the new one we've got paint apps on the keyboard in silver. We've got the Mars logo, brown paint apps on the bands for the money. This is obviously money. This could be money or C4 plastic explosive. I don't know if you'd want to keep C4 that close to your computer system, but and then the other big major difference is that the Cobra logo on the front of the case, not the back, but it is done in with paint apps in red. Other than that, oh yeah, and then the handle for the case and the catches on the case are in silver paint apps. But other than that, I mean, they're both virtually the same thing. I kind of like the retro one better because of the paint apps on the keyboard and everything, give it a little bit more realism. And then, of course, we've got the retro carded figures come with a stand like the original Joes did. Most of the original Joes, I think eventually kind of phased the stands out. But I do have a stand, and he will not need that because he doesn't need a stand to stand up. So always good to have an extra stand laying around. And then we have Destro himself there. Let's take a look and see how tall he is. Destro stands at approximately almost right at 6.5 inches tall, between 6.25 and 6.25 and 6.5 inches tall, right in there. So right exactly with the other one. Now, if we just move him to the side, and we'll bring the original Destro in, so we can do a compare and contrast here. As you can see, major differences are obviously the necklace, same red gem, but the necklace in the original is gold. The collar of the top of his shirt is all in red on the original, going around to the back, and the original one has a black outside and a red inside on the collar. You do have a more defined gray paint apps on the armored, like the ribbed armor on his costume. The gauntlets are fairly the same. It seems like his head on this one is a little bit more shinier silver than this one is, as well as the gauntlets, and then this one has silver gloves where this one doesn't. This one does have a red in the holster. This one has more of a deeper red on the actual holster for the gun, but the holster around the leg is in black with gray straps going around the thigh there. And then we've got gray on the original has gray on the knee pads to where this one is black. This one has more of a dark gray and metallic paint apps on the boots, to where this one just has just all in gray, except for like a little silver paint app there on the middle of the foot, which this one does not have. So you're getting paint apps. Other than that, I mean, the belts are relatively the same. Everything else is relatively the same. But like I said, this does look a little shinier than the original. Seems to be a little bit shinier. I may go over one of these. I may go over the old one with my MacLeod chrome pen and give that kind of a coat and make it a little shinier. But at any rate, let's take a look at articulation. Head goes all the way around. You do have a little hindrance from the collar there, but it will go all the way around. You do have pretty good looking down, and okay looking up. His head's hitting on the back of that collar there, behind his head. You do have butterfly hinges in the shoulders, which I don't know if I guess the original did have that. Seeing him up there. Arms all the way up and all the way around. You got a shoulder hinge going up, bicep hinge with a double elbow that only goes about that far because of the glove. And then we have no gauntlet swivel, but we do have a wrist swivel all the way around and a trigger hand going up and down hinge on that. Same with the right arm. We've got a wrist swivel all the way around, but is it in and out, or is it up and down? Yeah, it's an up and down hinge on the right hand too. On that, do have an ab crunch mid-torso hinge, not a ball joint going in there. Do have a ball joint on the waist for nice swivel and increased ab crunch. The necklace is a separate piece. It kind of tends to wander like the original does. The belt is a separate piece going down into the holster and tends to ride up. You kind of have to push that down and keep that in place. And then there we go. And then legs, we do have a drop down ball joint on the legs, which is fantastic. I love me some drop down ball joint on the legs going out there, so you can get your legs way out to there so we can do the splits and then pop those back up in there. Do have a thigh swivel and a double knee going all the way back there, and then going down to the boot. And these joints are tight, nice and tight, but not like super tight. They're really loose. it's just perfect, the posability of this. And then you've got your boot swivel with the detents on the feet, and the forward rocker on the feet there. Really liking him. I love it when I open one of these up and the joints are nice, which is usually the case with Hasbro. So yeah, I really digging him. He's going to look good on that throne once I get that throne. And like I said, once I get that, I'll do a little video review on those two thrones, and hopefully by then I have me a Regal Cobra Commander. I might have to pay a little bit for one, but probably have to get one loose. If I'm lucky, maybe get one in the box and I can do an unboxing for it. My Cobra Commander that I have, as well as my original Destro, were loose. I got them loose, but I got them at a pretty good price. Cobra Commander is not really that much for the dark blue one. So let's get him off the pedestal, and we'll line him up with some other nefarious characters and see how he scales up. Okay, here we've got him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series, Original Destro, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series, Age of Apocalypse Magneto with my Family Matters head on him, the Mezco 1/12 Collective Joker, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Deathstroke, the Terminator. All in all, I'm pretty happy with him. I mean, it's pretty much a 100% reuse of the, well, no, it is 100% reuse of the original Destro, just with some different coloring here and there to make it look more like the original. I do kind of like the retro one a little better with the silver gloves and the more shininess to the head and neck and the silver necklace. But I still like the other one too. But that one's going to end up going on the 3D printed throne that I have. So there you go. So that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network. I want to wish you all a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.